She shows me she had like this long ass phone with the cord, she shows me.
Oh my gosh.
And you still have pictures of her with this phone.
Yes.
And I see your mother like cooking and running all around the house with this phone being like, she did what? What did she do? Oh my God, what? When I'm connecting with this woman, she is not stopping talking on the other side when I'm connecting with her. And she's so funny. She's like no bigger than a pint of piss on the other side when I'm connecting with her. But she's like going a million miles a minute.
Yeah.
She first of all wants to let you know that she's here. And when I'm connecting with her, can I tell you everything?
Yes.
Your mom just said to me that there were things that she hid from you here in this world about her health and about what was going on in her body.
Yes.
She says to me, I didn't want my daughter to know. I didn't want my daughter to know. She keeps saying to me, tell her that I'm sorry. Tell her that I'm sorry. And when I'm connecting with your mother, she says to me, Matt, I knew that there were things that were wrong with me. I knew that my daughter would have helped me. She says, but I was afraid. And what's tough is she says to me that you've lived with such pain in your heart every single day, saying, did my mom know? Did my mom know? Why didn't she say anything to me? Your mom says to me, I didn't want to worry you. Did you suddenly get a call like in the middle of the night when your mom passed?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because she's showing me everything that happened before you got that call. And your mom shows me like visions of her going back and forth to like the bathroom, trying to take certain medications, waiting, taking more medications, waiting. And then next thing you know, you found out you got this call from your mom. And then next thing you know, I see that she just died. So first of all, she says to me, Matt, I have to tell my daughter that phone call should have came earlier in the week. Because when I'm connecting with her, she said to me that she was not feeling good that whole week when I'm connecting. And I see your mom trying to do things to make this subside. She shows me about her taking medications, about her going and running back and forth to the bathroom, about doing everything. And I literally see her sitting on the bed because she tells me that right before she had passed, she tells me she was trying to go to sleep at the time. So she says to me this. She says, Matt, please tell my daughter that by the time you got the phone call about your mom, there was nothing that you could do. And she needs you to know this for one reason. She talks about how painful it is for you every single day to think about the last moments of your mom's life.
Yes.
She actually tells me you had just seen her, you were just with her not too long ago. And that's one of the reasons why you're so upset, because you keep saying, oh my God, I should have known. I should have saw that there was something that was wrong. Your mom tells me, Matt, tell my daughter I didn't give her the opportunity. She's also telling me this. She says, Matt, just because I died doesn't mean that I wasn't happy, she says, within my life here in this world. She said, please tell my daughter that I didn't feel like my life was cut short. She says, because every day, she says, I lived life without worrying about illness. And she says, Matt, ask my daughter, she goes, I had anxiety. I was a worried here in this world. She goes, I worried about everything.
Oh my gosh, yes she did.
Because I see her like being in this chair. It looks like a rocking chair when I'm connected. It's like this overstuffed chair, and I see your mother like this, like, oh my God, I'm worried about this one, I'm worried about that one. And she tells me back in the day, your mother's a hot shit. She shows me she had like this long ass phone with the cord, she shows me.
Oh my gosh.
And you still have pictures of her with this phone.
Yes.
It was actually so old, I think it turned yellow. Because she shows me like the plastic turned yellow on it. It was like, and I see your mother like cooking and running all around the house with this phone being like, she did what? What did she do? Oh my God, what? Who was that?
She would take it all the way down the hallway.
She tells me, she says, Matt, she goes, you don't understand. This is how I live my life. She goes, I believes in God. I believes in the other side. She says, I basically wore out my rosary bead, she tells me. She goes, I was always praying for everybody, being nervous about everybody. She says, and now that I'm in heaven, she goes, I get to watch over everybody. She says, I feel like my job as a mom is done, she tells me. She says, so the one thing that she tells me is this. She says, all I wanted was to see you grow into the woman that you are today. And I get to see that. She goes, I had a beautiful family. I had a beautiful life. And this is also interesting. Your mother's also shown me a child that passed as well when I'm connecting.
Yes.
She just showed me this little baby that's here.
Yes.
That she's got on the other side with her, letting you know that she's okay and that soul did make it to heaven. She also was telling me as well, when I'm connected with your mother, what the hell was the connection with Avon with her?
Our neighbor sold Avon, so she always bought it from her.
Because I see your mother, like she's got like all these lotions, like, oh, I'll try this and I'll try that. And I see her rubbing lotion on herself.
Yes.
And when I'm connected with your mother, she smells like cheap soap on the other side when I'm connected with her. Is that, I don't want to listen, I don't want to make waves, but is that what she used to smell like here in this world?
Yes.
She actually tells me, she goes, Matt, she goes, let her know, she goes, that I just loved it. She goes, anything that people gave me, I loved. She wants to thank you for holding on to her ring here in the physical world. She talks about the ring.
Oh my gosh, I'm wearing it.
She says to me, Matt, if you talk about the ring, she's going to know that it's real. So know that when you put that on before you came here today, that's your mom's way of letting you know that that ring on your finger meant everything. Because you asked your mom a question. Before you came here, you said, if Matt's real, if this is real, if you're coming through, I'm wearing this ring. Let's see if he picks up on it. That's your mother's way of validating that she's with you. To let you know that there is no distance between heaven and earth. Your mom is with you always. And this is her validating that every single day, her soul isn't far away. Her soul isn't at a distance. She's right here with you.